Okay, hello everyone, welcome back. I'm joined by Bill Laukitis, the head brewer at Rye River and brewer of this absolutely phenomenally hoppy pills, Lupulos Borealis.
Yeah.
Did I nail it?
Yep.
And third time lucky? Yeah. Okay, amazing. First of all, okay, right, everyone.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks. Yeah, cheers. I've been sitting out in the beer festival itself until this point in time, so we're enjoying ourselves to say the least.
It's the authentic experience here, folks. Yeah, absolutely. Bill, what do we got? First of all, what are we drinking?
Lupulos Borealis. So we wanted to make a hoppy pills. The summer was upon us, and before the summer was upon us, to enjoy. So in this case, I was really inspired by a couple recent hops that are brought to the showcase. In this particular hoppy pills, you've got Machueca, which it's a Belgian Saaz grown in New Zealand, which then takes on its own character. So it's born from being Saaz, your classic lagering hop, but it's taken on that kind of new world fruity character. And then you've got Strata, which is making all the buzz in the IPAs at the moment. But again, it's actually an open pollination of pearl. So again, a hop that you'd actually take back to, that's something we whacked in the lager at some point in time. So I was like, these are two really fun hops that we could throw in and show that they're those fun, lively hops right now. We whacked them in at IPA dry hopping levels, and you're enjoying the product here. So it's got a bit of a fruity nose, but it's crisp, it's clean, it's easy to drink. It drops off at the back, and I don't know. My experience this summer is I keep looking for the next can.
Yeah,
to put in my hand.
That's what I was going to say. As always, folks, let us know how you're getting on with the beer. I'm sure you cracked it open. I hope you're sitting outside wherever you are, because it's absolutely glorious, enjoying this in the back garden or something. But this is, you nailed it, basically. This is, you want this sunny summer day. It's nearly the best of both worlds. You've got kind of the lager base and like all the characteristics. Well, it is a lager, but then you've got just a little more fruitiness, kind of that leans it into kind of more of a slightly pale ale territory as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting one to brew. Yeah. So like we dry hopped it at the levels of a seasonal IPA, as we normally go heavy handed, but you're dry hopping now at colder temperatures at the end of your lager fermentation before you jump into the lagering. So in that case, the extraction is significantly lower, and then but you're letting everything play out in time, and by all means, we definitely think it was worth it. It doesn't sit there jumping out of your glass like an IPA does in the end. And again, that's those different extraction temperatures. Yeah. But my God, did it end up a lovely drinkable beer? Yeah,
well, you say it doesn't sit there jumping out, but that's the beauty of it, I think. It's like, it's just so sessionable, refreshing. Like, day like this, you'd have several easily, like, and as I said, you're always looking for the next one as soon as it ends.
And that's what it's been, and just a bit of fun. So we took the idea was literally to take a lager as the canvas, but then to kind of just bring it into the what we see as a fun craft offering at the moment. And Strata, can't speak highly enough about the hop. Machueca, can't speak highly enough about the hop.
Yeah, Machueca. Thank you very much for pronouncing it correctly, because we were trying to pronounce it earlier, and between myself and Simon, we were like Motueka,
no, look, I was lucky enough to spend 5 years living in New Zealand. A couple things stuck with me.
Yeah, nice. A question in from Craig I'm going to jump to. He said, hoppy goodness, how do you feel about the Nelson hop in future brews?
Love Nelson. If a couple years ago we did 100% Nelson brew for my wedding beer, the Knot, that came out as one of the seasonals. Nelson Pale at 6%. It's a great hop. I definitely think brewers should brew with it. Little price prohibitive, especially when you want to go heavy-handed with it. But man, is it an interesting hop to play with. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I'd be the same now. It's beautiful. Anytime I see it on any can, anywhere, I'm like, I'm going to pick it up. Yeah, gorgeous. Just has, something special about it.
Crowd pleaser.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. One thing I've mentioned before on the Craic meetups and stuff, and kind of just general chats, and we chatted before, actually. The last time we were chatting was the Midlands Craft Beer Festival online last year, The seasonals you're putting out are absolutely outstanding. Second to none, I would say. They're always absolutely spot on the money. how do you go about creating the recipes? And is it down to you? Is it a team effort? Who comes up with the ideas and then the execution of the seasonals?
As a team of brewers, there's 12 great brewers working on my team at the moment, and we're always chatting about beer. Yeah. So there's always something that comes out of that conversation. For me, though, these are 4 or 5 projects of the year that I really get to throw a bit of my heart into. So it's a big. I still actually brew, get on the floor, brew all of these from start to finish, do the processes with the guys. By all means, like everybody, it's a team. Yeah. But these are kind of my passion projects. It's you got to have something that reminds you about why you're in this great industry that we're in, and this is where I get to kind of showcase my great ideas. That being said, the guys actually come with great ideas. Or last year, collab focused, we took a bit of an approach. I'm hoping to actually work with a maltster in the next month or two, now that we can travel again for the next seasonal. Hopefully, watch the space.
Amazing.
That'll play out. Yep.
Amazing, yeah. Well, that's what I was going to lead to. It's like, what's coming down the line?
Yeah, look, the exciting one we've kind of already alluded to is our bottle release, like the Herd or like Garnet there. This year's Embers is coming. Embers is a 10.5% smoked wheat wine that we finished off in añejo barrels.
Oh, amazing.
It just went into package. It is a cracking beer. I'm really excited about bringing this. I haven't drank a beer like it before, and that was the point of the project. And
I've never even heard of a smoked wheat wine before, and it's barrel aged.
And then boom, añejo barrels, and like it's pretty cool. So a few of my favorite things all packed into one.
That is incredible. Yeah. That sounds unbelievable.
It's cool.
We can't not talk about Brunch as well. Actually, I see it behind you there. We were only just talking about it earlier with Simon.
Cool. I just actually had a home brewer walk out to me asking about it at the festival, because we're serving it out there right now. Brunch was fun. Who doesn't love a breakfast porter, and who doesn't love a Baltic porter? So we whacked them together, and 136 kilos of maple syrup at the end of the fermentation, coffee that we roasted half a K down the road, that within an hour of being roasting, while it's still emitting CO2 and its heat, it went into a cold steeping beer.
Oh my gosh.
What a fun brew. And then smoked malt to tie in your bacon note.
It's a thing of beauty. If you haven't had it, I don't even know if you can get it anymore, if it's available on shelves.
I actually don't know the answer to that either.
I haven't seen it in a
while.
I
know Joe brought some of his own cans from home, which are literally pouring here today.
There's going to be one of them missing on when he's going home, by the way. just so you know.
Yeah, nice. No, very cool. And then, like I said, we're hoping to do a malt forward release at the end of the year, where I get to work with a very special maltster with a very special piece of equipment to bring something pretty interesting to life. But like I said, we're a couple weeks in working out the finer details, and hopefully you'll be seeing that hit the shelves in November. But there's a lot of things that have to fall just in play with their production schedule. So fingers crossed.
Amazing. I'll jump to comments here. Like Hoppy Goodness said, Craig said agreed. What was the beer that changed your perception of how beers should be made after you tasted it? Was there one? Did you have that light bulb? Like in one that we made ourselves, or just in my... I think in your life, in your experience.
In my life, again, I'm just going to tie back to being spoiled from growing up in Michigan. And the two beers that always I go back to as just being great examples of well-brewed beers that have taken on their own momentum. Bell's Brewing Company, and you've got Oberon as a seasonal summer release that comes out for, now it's about 6 months of the year, but it was kind of their summer beer. And Two Hearted Ale, what an amazing use of Centennial and brewing prowess to balance the malt with the IPA. But those two were my 6-packs when I started drinking, far younger than I should have started drinking. And those are great beers. So it was kind of always like there was an expectation of good beer.
Yeah. Incredible beers. Two Hearted, my God. Like it's a standard beer, isn't it? Really, it's one of those that and it's timeless.
It's timeless. Like still, every time family comes to visit me, there's a suitcase full of beers from Michigan, and those both frequent in that suitcase.
Yeah, incredible. Bill, thank you so much. Absolute pleasure. Great. No.
Enjoy the rest of the festival and come see us for a drink when you're done.
Yeah, when I escape.
Serious.
When I escape.
Yeah.
No, absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, and like obviously keep brewing the incredible beers you're brewing. Like it's stunning, absolutely stunning. And by the way, both of those, but barrel aged brown ale, like wow.
No, we're excited. I don't know if those world beer things are out yet or not. I think Garnet there got Ireland category winner for barrel aged beer or something as well, which is always great to see. It's fun. Like we put a lot of heart and soul into those, but we're really excited to showcase Embers this year. Like guys, get out there this Christmas, and gals, and put that one on the table. The smoke jumps out of the glass, the soft añejo notes.